Gamers, time has come. I need to get rid of some of this garbage in my inventory, but soon. Actually, not out here. We should put it inside here. This will be resistant to explosives. Go. So, it's going to be all about the wither. And to take down the wither, I first need to get the right supplies. So for example, I need to put away this stuff. Obviously we'll need that. Oh my god, that's so much coal. Hell yeah. Okay. So my main materials I'm gonna want are I need a bunch of healing and I need a bunch of damage. I believe I do not have a smite axe. No. So the sword will be my primary weapon. Bow will be useful for a bit. Cheated gapple. Healing. Okay. I need to think about how I want to arrange my hotbar. One of the things is I want the elytra on my person because I might need it. I think I'll also bring a stack of garbage blocks. Because I might need it. Golden carrot and this, and then I'll also bring I think I have oh, I know where I have dried kelp. Bam. So the idea there is that'll help me clear out the items I don't want in my tum-tum. Like, if I eat a few golden carrots, it reduces their saturation level. So I can eat some dried kelp to help offset it again. And then strength, healing. Okay. Regen. Are these all regen too? Where did I get these? Oh, it was the end. No, not end, but the whatchamacallit. That one place. Oh, totems. Yeah, I want hella totems. Alright, I think that's it. I think I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, smite's gotta be better. Alright. I just want to use my levels so that I wouldn't be losing as much if I die. Shield might be useful. Mm. I think I'll summon it away from the arena. Now, I do want to get Wither Roses. Mostly because I think it's a cool, unique item. So I'm cool with this dude going on a bit of a rampage. My arena's not going to be enough for this thing. Also, I forgot that it has health regen. Holy shit, dude. I destroyed his ass. Round 2. Bitch boy. Oh, you really can't outrun this thing. Nice. Okay. Well, I can definitely grind those. I really thought that would be a lot harder. Okay. Well, while I've got this power, what I can do is drop these off, drop this. I don't want this on me. And then I want to go to the I want to try and get more heads. I can hit them when they're up there, but I don't want to lose my drops. You guys need to get better at communication. Yeah, I really thought this would be like a big battle, but oh, enchanted. I don't even really care about gas. I just don't want them to attack me. Yeah, one of the big differences that I want to do for a sequel to this series is I want to do away with the high enchant caps. Like some things like having multiple tiers of channeling is cool. I like having extra riptide. But like, I don't... Goddamn. I don't want extra layer, or... I didn't like the grinding for XP aspect of this. But also, I didn't realize how lucrative it can be to just, pick up stuff. And by stuff, I mean loot. What the fuck am I doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. That works for me. There we go. Well, I'm fine with not getting those. That's one. Yeah, I think this episode, I think the most absurd you can get is 6 beacons all sharing one thing. I might need to do some serious mining, because the whole netherite beacon plan is kind of falling through, not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm gonna start working on closing up these big gaps. I don't know if, guys, if whether skeletons can spawn on these, but this is good enough for me. Just at least they have somewhere to stand. Hello, buddy. Nice. Nothing? Yeah, selective disenchantment would be so nice. Because, like... yeah, there's, like, a mod that adds that. And I'm definitely gonna include it in my next series. I'm gonna, like, make a list of mods I want based on this. And then I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna take a break from Minecraft. Probably, like, altogether. And then... resume. The strategy, if I wanted to make a proper skull farm, would be to use wither roses. But... that's not really my intention here. Again with the zombies. Dude, you know what would make this way easier would be the extendo grip. It's something that I could definitely make. Okay. Thanks. 6 cooked chicken! What the fuck? That's what you get when you have modded looting. One of the other things, I think I might have mentioned it before, but I feel like the anvil should work more like the enchantment table, where there's a level requirement and a level cost, and the cost is way lower. Like, I was thinking maybe like square root. So it's like, if it's a level 16 combination required, it only costs 4 levels. You only lose 4 levels to actually make it. Just as a example. How are you gonna blame that one? He was coming right for us. I really don't like the shield. I feel like a parry mechanic would make it work so much cooler. The reason I'm killing those guys still is because I'm trying to reduce the mob cap. Pretty sure that those guys showing up from the spawner do not contribute towards the mob cap because they have a separate mob spawner mob cap. Ah, so good. Or so close. I really wish the wither effect didn't make it harder to see how many hearts you have. It's probably one of my least favorite aspects of the wither status effect. Okay, I'm just gonna start making... Bitch. That's what I thought. I'm gonna make that kind of like a roof this section. I'm also going to open this up. Got a little turn around there. I really don't need that anymore, so... no reason to keep it around. So you can see how I'm like making things more uniform. There's no way to insta-craft. It's a bit sad. But you can see here I can use bone blocks to not only reduce the amount of garbage in my sorting system, but also helps with helps keep things uncluttered. Oh shit, there's a guy in there. Oh, a bony fella. I don't actually know what the odds are of these guys dropping because it's modded, but significantly higher than the normal odds. Oh, fuck you guys. I don't think they spawn directly on those. Looks like they might have wandered onto them. So we want 12 heads. Because then that'll be 6. So I can do a 2x3 mega pyramid. 2x3 being the beacons. There'll be a total of 6. Now, why would I ever need this many beacons, you ask? I wouldn't. I would never need this many. Fuck off? The fuck? No, magma blocks would be bad because they spawn more pigmen and because they deal damage. It's a pretty good source of obsidian though, because you can wash a magma block to get obsidian to create mud. Yeah, with an extendo arm, I could attack him from like there. But I'd also have to constantly worry about my back tank. Mm. Oh, okay. I have something to talk about. I have been watching Monk, and I just watched the first few episodes after Sharona leaves and gets replaced with Natalie. And it's sad. Sharona was awesome. You know, because at first it's like, oh, she's mean, but it's like, I see what's happening. These two have been putting up with each other for a very long time. You know? Like, I would probably get sick of it, of Monk's, you know, behavior if I knew him for 3 years. But also, I would be, like, jokingly sick of it, you know? Because that's, I think, why Sharona works, is that you know that they've... Like, she has been helping him for years. And so, it's already a given that she gives a shit and, you know, puts in the work. But with Natalie, it doesn't quite work as well. Because we're seeing her introduction to Monk. And know that they barely know each other. And yet she's still acting like a huge asshole. You know, when most people act like an asshole to Monk, it's because they either don't know him, or it's because they know him so well that, you know, there's a mutual understanding. You know, it's not like everyone's a saint to Monk, but or like, you know, it's not like you know, it'd be better if they were a bit nicer to him, strangers and, you know, others. But I think it's pretty realistic, you know, because if you have a friend who you know struggles with something like OCD, where there's no solutions that you can provide, it's an unsolvable problem, you know, for Monk at least it is, then, you know, eventually you just have to learn to put up with it. And you know, you can't, like, um you know, it's unreasonable uh to be like um expecting everybody to constantly be hyper aware of how they're you know, how they're holding themselves or how the environment might trigger monk. And, you know, that's not to say that, like, when Stottlemyre, like, intentionally triggers him, that's, like, okay. In fact, I think that's really mean. But, you know, it's understandable. Just because he can be kind of an asshole sometimes doesn't mean that he really cares about Monk, because he does. Oh, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's a lot more understandable for someone who either doesn't know Monk or knows Monk really well to treat him in a way that is rude. But for someone who's just met Monk and is trying to form a relationship with him and earn his trust, it doesn't make any sense. You know, if it's a stranger, yeah, of course they're going to be a shithead. If it's someone that you've known for years, you know, it's like, that's, you know, old friends can be assholes sometimes. And in Monk's case, you know, he can't be very selective about what friends he makes, because very few people can put up with him, you know. Very few people can handle the needs that he has. So he's kind of at a friendship deficit by default. And but like Natalie, I feel like should be a lot more chill, you know. And when I say a lot more chill, I do not mean, I'm not saying that she should not hound him for not paying her. There's a whole episode, ironically, right after Sharona got fired for demanding more money, about Sharona's replacement demanding more money. Cue laughter. But, like, you know, regardless of the irony of it, that Natalie makes a good point, which is that both her and Sharona were getting underpaid, you know? And I think that, like, critically, I think that they kind of, the writers missed out on a really cool opportunity to make a big point, an important point, about disability and how, like, Monk shouldn't be expected to, you know, solve all these crimes and earn all this money himself. Not from Sharona and Natalie, but from, like, a systemic level. You know, he should be accommodated by, you know, like, tax dollars should be spent on making sure he's okay. And obviously that's a very politically charged thing. It's literally a policy proposal. Or, you know, it's a policy suggestion. It's not quite a proposal, because a proposal would be much more structured than just, I think this is what would be kind of cool. You'd have to be a lot more specific for it to be a full proposal, but you get the point. It's very politically charged, and I'm sure the writers, especially given the disability politics of the day, were not, you know, even if they wanted to, they probably wouldn't include that in an episode. But, like, you know, I still think it's important. Oh, I thought a skull dropped, but it was just another wither. Skelly boy. Skelly boy. you can see how dried kelp as a shit food source, the main thing that makes it useful is that you can eat it very quickly. And so you're getting a bunch of individual foods getting eaten, and the calculations for how much saturation reduction happens to the food that you ate recently is based on the last X number of foods eaten. So in this case, the last 5 foods eaten affect the saturation. So if I eat 5 golden carrots, they become, then from that point on, they give half saturation, and I need to eat 5 different foods in order to get a full potency golden carrot. And it's way easier to get 5 unique foods with this thing than it would be others. I think cake might work as well, but I would have to test that. That's the kind of thing that I would understand if it was not properly ported from the mod, like the Forge version of the mod that adds that feature. Eat my ass. But yeah, basically the disability politics are... they're questionable at times, but I think that it's, you know... Also, not to mention, there was this batch of really fucking bad episodes where it's like there was a part where he tries to solve a murder of a fucking, like, Neanderthal skeleton. And it's like, this is so fucking silly. And that's not to say that I don't appreciate when the show is silly, but, like, I was like, oh yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. And then my mom pointed out, any anthropologist would make note of the fact that there's a hole in the side of the skull. And I'm like, yeah, they would, wouldn't they? It's just one of those things where, like, also, a big thing with, like, I've noticed a few times on Monk, with Trudy and Benji and Dale, they'll just substitute the actor. And it's super weird. And don't get me started on Dale. Dale is such a fucking bizarre, like, I think it's funny how comically evil they make this guy, and how it's like, he's so cartoonish. He's just so not a person that I can't really feel offended by it, because it's like, they aren't depicting a human being. They're depicting, you know, it's like the Monopoly Man, where it's like so absurdly caricaturized, but, you know, it's live action. It's an actual human being depicting this character. And, yeah, it's definitely not like woke. The woke mob would not appreciate it, but I think it's, you know, it serves a function in the show. But it also, to me, kind of demonstrates how, like, you know, I think a lot of my disability politics critiques would fall on deaf ears, for lack of a better saying. They would not be, you know, really appreciated by people who wrote Dale the Whale. I think it'd be funny if okay, here's my idea. Dale the Whale transitions and loses a bunch of weight, and now she's Darlene the Sardine. I don't even know if Darlene is a name, but I'm gonna pretend that it is. That's my new headcanon. Is that the reason that Dale is so evil is that he never got to transition. He's like, Mr. Monk! Or she, in the headcanon. She'd be like, Mr. Monk, I found myself questioning some things. And I believe I've found the cause of my problems. I've been unable to get out of bed because every time I go outside, it feels as though the world is looking upon me with a false set of eyes. And then Monk is like, huh? Yeah, because he always talks like a fucking weirdo. He can never just, like, say something that makes sense. Why the fuck did I put my sword in there? That was kind of confusing. You know what? I'm gonna make some pottery. How do you, Wait, what? Wait, is there no way to uncraft them yet? Was that like a new feature that wasn't added in 1.20.1? Oh, that sucks. But I still have a cute pot. Yeah, because in the most recent version, if you do this, it bursts. But I guess they don't have that yet. That's sad. Alright, crush the rock copper. And then... Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. No, I want to fight the skeleton or the withers first. Three, 6, 9, 12, 4, 12, 16, yeah. Oh yeah, you need honeycomb to make waxed copper. Okay. Okay. Let's get this shit on the road. Terrible idea. Water really is this guy's weakness, huh? No. Oh, you shithead. Oh, it's dealing really low damage because the water slows it down. That was a fucking disaster. Note to self, do not try to fight two withers at once. That's gonna be the thumbnail for sure. Fucking chaos! That's what that communicates. At least to me it does. That's exactly what happened here. Complete and utter chaos. That's pretty cool that, like, you can see how the arena, like, fell apart. Before I go in for another round, I'm grabbing those, I'm grabbing some regen potions. Oh, another thing is, does this... No. No, they don't have item functionality where it acts as a storage block. That's sad. Alright, so we want these. And... there we go. Let's... one more time. Let's go one more time. Oh, two more times. You know what? We can put it at an angle like that, sure. Fine by me. Oh shit, my armor! I didn't even think about that. Wow. Yeah, it's been tanking a bunch of damage, so that makes sense actually. Makes sense that it would eventually start giving out. Yeah, because I was like, this thing gives us 50 experience points, does it? Turns out that it basically gives you nothing. Use it like a dumbass. Wait, I thought I had channeling. This isn't working. Is it only when I hit something? Trying to get the witch. Hell yeah. I assume that's under this. Strike a villager with lightning. I bet that this would be potentially effective in the first phase against the Wither. Hope I got that water wheel at some point. Honestly, not that good. This is fucking epic. Nice. Feels good. I was gonna say, I wish there was some way to get rid of stats effects, like Wither. And I remember that there's milk, which doesn't make any fucking sense. If anything, milk should give you nausea. Like drinking a bucket of milk? That should that should kill you. um I may or may not want to continue using this epic lightning bolt power for evil. Oh, I just realized I don't really need looting on something that I throw all the time. That's so fucking dramatic. Oh, that's fucked up. That's evil. I'm evil. But it is really fucking cool. Yeah, so what you'd wanna do... Yeah, I just wish it would return to the slot it was in. But Minecraft isn't really designed for that. Well, I think there's only one thing left to do. And let's get started on some beacons. We need 18. I really wish that there was a saturation. Well, one, I think that the saturation stats effect should be a lot weaker. And then there should be things like a saturation effect for the beacon. 6, 12, 18. I need a fuck ton of glass. Glass. Alright. Oh, I have blast furnaces. Can these keep... This can't be blasted. For shame. Oh, it doesn't have an effective tool. Oh, that's weird. Alright, let's just use some basic iron. Imagine paying for the fucking beacon with netherite ingot. It's so ridiculous. I think I'll have like dyed glass to show which one is which as well. Aw, dude. Oh, this is it. Look at that. It's completely unaffected by efficiency. I think, if I had to guess, I think the reason they do that is so that it's harder to set up a beacon wherever you want. You can't just show up somewhere and then immediately get it to regeneration. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. Yeah, that's gonna be expensive as fuck. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it, but it should be cool. Hello. Oh, I love that. I love it. Yeah. Speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, and regeneration. Yeah. Jump boost is pretty silly. It's like actually detrimental in a lot of situations. Jump boost 2 I think might be worth it though, because I could jump up here. No, I can jump up here with jump boost 1, but like with jump boost 2, I think I'd be able to make it up there. Obviously speed is just... yeah. Resistance, yeah, it's weird to set up. I'm trying to think, where would be a good place to set it up? Because the real question is, what else do I want to do in this world? What else do I want to get done? Hmm. Let's look at the advancements. Oh yeah, trains. I don't have any reason for trains though. Um, yeah, what about the Minecraft advancements? Oh, I still haven't gotten all the biomes. Lodestone. Okay, I think next episode will be about achievement hunting. And right now I'm just gonna appreciate this beautiful setup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to see me finish up a bunch of the advancements and finish this world out. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.